Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Whew, I'm just on my way home from work and I thought I should probably get on here because I kind of left y'all hanging a week or so ago with our smelly apartment that was making us sick. Update on that. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, I'm the Lipstick Lady Pam. And if you're not new, you're returning. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. But okay, so if you don't know about the smelly story about my apartment, go back and watch the last video or two. It'll tell you. It'll fill you in on what you need to know. But no, we're doing okay. We last Monday they came and that might have been when I did my last video. We put in a new filter. The other one seemed fine, but we went ahead and replaced the filter, and you could still smell the smell. Monday night it was atrocious. I mean, it was really bad Monday night, and it almost was like a really strong, if you're somebody that has a sensitivity to like cigarette smoke, that's what it was like. It was like being in a smoking booth or something. It was thick. Dave and I both went to bed all congested, feeling like garbage. Our dog Izzy, who when she's afraid of thunderstorms will go hide in by the tub in the bathroom, which the room where the tub and shower is dead center of the building. So she's actually pretty smart when it comes to that. But she paced till 2 in the morning Monday, and she kept going in there, and I thought, are we expecting bad weather? Because dogs sometimes sense that before we know. And there was nothing. I honestly, I don't know, unless it was the smell, the burning smell that was freaking her out. I don't know. But we got up Tuesday, and of course, nose was still kind of irritated and stinging. But I realized while I was drinking my coffee, I thought, either I'm nose blind, becoming nose blind to this smell, or I don't smell it anymore. And then our friends that got sick and their kids came over and they're like, I don't smell it anymore. Well, Dad did. The dad, excuse me, he said he could still smell a little bit by the door, but not like they had been. So I don't know, and it's been pretty much gone. Maintenance did bring us like this Otobon or Otozone something. It's like a little tub of citrusy smelling stuff like that'll absorb odor. And honestly, it did smell good if you hold your nose up to it. I didn't notice anything, and it's been gone. So it's been gone over a week now. It actually, every once in a great while, I think I get just a quick whiff of it, but I don't know now if it really is, or is it just my brain trying to trick me. So, I don't know. I don't know what it was. They never figured out what it was. There is one thing I thought possibly, and it's strictly just guessing, that our building, our portion of the building, there's like 8 inside units and then 8 outside units and 8 outside units on both ends of us. We're the middle 8. And that had burnt back in like 2019 and was gutted and redone. But after, we had a house fire, and insurance at first was trying to say, oh, we can just take out, part of this drywall and this from the burnt part and replace it. And we had a company that had come out the night of the fire and secured the house, and we had decided to go with them to do the rebuild of it. Really, my glasses are really crooked. Anyway, and I remember him telling the insurance guy, the adjuster, he said, no, the soot and the smoke gets in to all that stuff. It's going to be in the wood. It's going to be, we have to pull out all the staples behind the drywall and stuff because it gets in, it'll seep into all that stuff, and those all have to be replaced because wherever there's a spot where it got in, if you have high humidity, those pores can open up, the smell can come back out. And so, I don't know, it's purely a guess, but it makes me wonder, because I've seen how they build houses here, makes me wonder if when they rebuilt our building, did they actually pull everything out? Or is that just, could it be residual smell because the humidity has been high? And could it just be residual stink from that fire 5-6 years ago? Well, I guess 6, almost going on 7 years. I don't know. That's the only other thing, because maintenance checked, it wasn't carbon monoxide, which we didn't think it was, but he tested just to be safe. It wasn't that. It wasn't, didn't test for, when they test for Freon leak, we couldn't find it. Everything's been working fine. So, yeah, so we don't know what it was. But anyway, it's gone. I'm glad it's gone. Hopefully it don't come back and it'll all be good. But I'm just out. It's hot as it is. I mean, it's Texas. It's expected to be. But I know it's hot in most of the country. I didn't think July 4th, the 250th edition, was meaning the heat indices. But I'm starting to feel like 250. Oh, my goodness, it's been fun. I was out dashing today, and then our complex had a 4th of July little thing they had at the pool. It was, they supplied hot dogs, they made hot dogs, and there was popsicles, and there was, the girls, bless their hearts, they had, the pretzel rods dipped in the white chocolate and the sprinkles. But the chocolate was just what you picked up. It was pretty much melted. Still was good, though. I had one of those. Didn't have anything else, but visited with some of the neighbors and things. So, it was just a nice little get-together. We were trying to, be part of the community. So we did go over for a few minutes, and then it started to sprinkle. Now, the weather had said, mostly sunny, no chance of rain. I do not know what this person ahead of me is doing. They've been driving forever with their blinker on. Okay, they shut it off. They're slowing down. Now they're getting over. Okay. They're out today. But anyway, so we did that, and then it poured. I mean, it poured for a good while. We got a good soaking rain, and it's down. My car says it's 89. So yeah. So then I made dinner. I made enchiladas, which it worked out good. It gave me time for a break to go over to the little get-together and then come home and throw the enchiladas together, and we had dinner. And I thought, well, I didn't quite meet my quota for the day, so I told Dave, I said, I'm going to go out and dash for just a little bit longer. And so that's what I was doing. I just had the bejesus scared out of me at, not this last one, I had a double order. It was for wings and more, and it seemed like I waited forever for the second order, but I knew that was probably, when they bundle them, usually it's one is tipping and the other one is not. So you hate to give up either of those orders once you accept it, because you could give up the one that was tipping and get stuck with the one that didn't tip. So once I try to, if I accept it, I try to wait for both orders to come through. And the first one of those orders that I went to deliver, oh my gosh, it was a Leave It door, and it was in a pretty sketch neighborhood to begin with. And I thought, oh, what have I got myself into? And I'm at the door because I wanted it left at the door. And of course, when you leave it at the door, you have to take pictures to verify you left it at the door. And I heard this noise, and I thought, what is that noise? Well, all of a sudden I heard this, rah, 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 rah. It was a huge pit bull. It was his growl that I didn't know what the noise was. I thought I was goner. Thought I was a goner. That thing, he was just a few feet away from me on a chain. I said, oh my gosh. And the door come open real quick. The guy goes, I'm real sorry about that. And I'm like, I said, oh, that dog just scared the crap out of me. I thought, oh, he was a big boy. And I do have pepper spray that I probably should carry with me. I don't, for the fact I don't have a good place. I don't have a good spot to carry it. And it's like if I stick it down in my pocket, then it's, you know, it's cumbersome, and it's right where my seatbelt goes, and you know, it's not like you can just leave it in the car and grab it when you're walking up, because if you forget it in the car in this heat, it's probably not going to be a good outcome. So yeah, so that was, I'm like, oh my gosh. And the people driving today, it's only Thursday, but they're kind of scary out here. I was cut off. I was driving, and this car just whipped right in front of me. I thought, what are you doing? They turned. I don't know if they didn't see me or what, but luckily the car ahead of me was turning, so I was slowing down. And actually, I was going to turn there also, but this car coming from their way just whipped right in between us. I almost hit him. It's like, oh my gosh. And then I had a couple other people. I'm like, what are you people doing? It's a little early to be out starting festivities. So I don't know but it's been all day. It's been all day. They've been scary. So I'm just glad I'm only probably not even a mile from the house. I'll be glad to be home. So I gotta go home. We've been trying to downsize. I've been finding things that were the kids, and so I'm dispersing them. I'm like, hey, I have this. Do you want it? Do you want this? Do you want that? And so I'm trying to downsize stuff. And if y'all know me with my Avon, I had my Avon plates. I used to collect them every year. They'd come out at Christmas time. If you're not familiar with Avon, is a company. I still belong to them. I'm not like actively out selling it, but they used to, every year at Christmas time, they'd bring out a collectible plate that you could put on, the little stands and whatnot. And I would collect it. I'd buy one every year, and I'm like, I'm gonna have a nice collection. And then one time, I don't remember, it was a yard sale I was someplace, and they had like the ones from 1973 all the way up through 1980, I believe. And I mean, they had been collecting them, and they had them new in the box still. And of course, I lost the boxes in our house fire. So, but the plates did not get damaged. They were in a different place, and so the plates were fine. And Popo just pulled that car over behind me. Anyway, so I love my Christmas plates. That was one thing I never thought I'd ever part with. Just because I'm like, someday I'm going to have a place, like a china cabinet or someplace, shelves, that I can put them up and display them. Because they're just, to me, I really loved them. And I got there and I thought, when am I ever going to have a place to put them? They've been sitting for years. And, I just packed them up and they're just tucked away. What good are they doing? My kids aren't going to want them. My daughter-in-laws aren't going to want them. My granddaughters most likely are not going to want them. You know, it's just something that someday my kids will have to get rid of. So, well, I'm parting with them, and it's been, I list some of them, and then I'm like, you know, maybe I shouldn't list all these. I kind of like this one, you know, and then it's like, well, I'll list it tomorrow. And so I don't have them all listed yet because I've been, you know, busier with work and whatnot. And I keep thinking, well, when I sit down to do another listing, I'll list them. Well, I've sold the first one today, and it kind of made me a little sad, but once now that this one's sold, it'll help me disconnect from the rest. So I'm just trying to downsize because if, you know, not that we don't like our apartment, because we do really like our apartment, and we got new neighbors across from us, which they're great. Zero complaints on the new neighbors above us. I believe those kids have to be out by the end of the month. They have not been there in like 5 weeks anyway. Which, you know, at one point I thought, did they leave something on up there? And that's smoldering is what the burning smell I'm smelling. I don't know. But I don't think so. I would think it's been 5 weeks. If it was something that wasn't right, I would think it would have presented problems more than just the burning smell. But anyway, so we got new neighbors. I think going in, it looked like that one is rented out. So I'm thinking that we'll be having new neighbors up there next month, and hopefully they're good neighbors. But yeah, so far I can't really. Our little section where we're at, we've got decent neighbors, so we like our apartment. I don't like paying the price I pay for rent because it's just so hard to get ahead with the price of rent. But I know it's that way everywhere, so you know, what do you do? But I'm just trying to downsize because someday, I'm gonna take these off now. If we want to move someplace else, I can first see us going maybe a little smaller. I mean, we're in just under 900 square foot now, but I can't say, and maybe we won't. Maybe, I mean, it's been a nice size. It's actually kind of the perfect size with my eBay store and stuff. So I don't know, maybe we will stay about this size, but I want to be prepared in case we do go smaller. Now I look kind of hideous. I have no lipstick on. I actually have no makeup on. It's been a day I've been trying to do a bunch of stuff before I went out dashing, and then I stopped to go sweat our butts off for the get together, come home, made dinner, got cooled off enough. I thought I can go out and work now. So that's what I did. And I thought, I should probably, while I'm in the car, I had a little bit of a drive. I thought, I could come on here and talk to you fine people and let you know, yes, we are still alive. Because I have had people ask, is everything okay? Yeah, it's, we never found out what it is, but yep, we're good. So, the smell is gone, hopefully forever, and what it was, we don't know. So, but I'm going to hop off here and go in the house for the evening. I think I'm actually going to go in and have a bowl of ice cream because I bought some spectacular ice cream. If you're ever in Texas and you ever go to if you're on vacation down here and you go into one of our HEBs, which is our local grocery store, it's Texas, they're only in Texas. I love HEB. That's been one of the best things I've found living here, is I love HEB. And their ice cream is better than Bluebell ice cream. It's better than any ice cream I've had. And it's about $3 a half gallon cheaper than Bluebell. But, well, no, maybe about $2 cheaper. But anyway, they have this or what is it? Something over midnight over Texas or something like that. Ice cream, and it's a chocolate ice cream with chocolate brownie in it, I guess. Pieces of, oh, it is so good. And I picked some up the other day, and so I'm thinking I'm going to go in, probably get a shower, and then sit down with a nice bowl of chocolate ice cream tonight. Not that I need it, but it sounds really good. So, if I don't talk to you again, apparently until I get a microphone bought, the only time I can talk loud enough in a space small enough is my car. I am going to get a microphone. I just haven't gone on Amazon and ordered it yet. But if I don't talk to you before the 4th, I hope everyone has a great 4th of July. Be safe out there. And if you're where it's hot, which most of the country right now, try to stay cool. Don't get overheated. I get overheated enough during the day for all of us, so you can take that off from your bingo card. I will talk to you again here real soon here. Bye, everyone.